Hey YouTube, I'm back this time with my beauty empties for March of 2021. I don't have any chit chat, so let's jump right in and get started. As always with my beauty empties, I'll start with my stuff first that's like not very fun, stuff I've always got in here, and then I move on to some more exciting stuff. All right, so with that, I talk about this, I swear, every single month. I used up a couple of toothpastes, a really itty bitty tiny travel one, and just this, I don't know, regular size one. These are both in the Sensodyne Pro Enamel. My husband really swears by Sensodyne, so that's why we always get it. So I, have this little baby travel one and also just this normal sized one. I would recommend it, so that's why we always use it up. So I will continue to have Sensodyne in my beauty empties probably, probably every month or so. Okay, something I also generally have every month is not exciting, but my Opti-Free Pure Moist contact solution. I switch between this one and BioTrue. Do I have a preference? I mean, I kind of do like BioTrue, but this one definitely gets the job done too. So I wear monthly contacts, so every single night I take them out. I'm pretty religious about taking my contacts out every single night, so that's why I go through quite a bit of contact solutions. So again, Opti-Free, just buy it at Walmart. It does the job, so yeah. All right, I also used up an antiperspirant. This is my Secret Outlast. I'm really glad that Secret went cruelty-free, I think toward the end of last year. So yeah, it says Outlast Mondays, and this is just a very kind of like, not like store brand, but like store-bought kind of antiperspirant. Again, just like my toothpaste and my contact solution, does the job, relatively inexpensive, and yeah, I would repurchase. I've got a few more of these. Last year's Secret also came out with an aluminum-free line, so I would check that out if you are interested in an aluminum-free antiperspirant or deodorant that you can find at the store. So would repurchase, but like I said, also that aluminum-free one I've used before too and really enjoyed it as well. Okay, let's get into stuff that's a little bit more exciting. I also used up a lip balm. This is in Sky Organics. This is a really good cruelty-free lip balm brand. I used to be a chapstick person, but I went cruelty-free a couple years ago, and chapstick is owned by Pfizer, which is not cruelty-free, so that's why I switched to a different brand. So I tend to go with Sky Organics because I can find them at TJ Maxx pretty easily, and also they have really yummy kind of fun flavors, and I do like the texture of Sky Organics as well. So this is in Tangy Citrus. It looks a little bit janky, but that's only because the last time that I used it on a day when I was wearing red lipstick. So yeah, I'm a lip balm person. I'm that person who always has a lip balm on hand. It bothers me to have dry lips. So for that reason, I actually do go through lip balms like this one. So I'm currently using another one from Sky Organics that I really enjoy, and you can always buy them in packs of 4 for like $4 or $5. So I really enjoy it. Texture's good. Would repurchase it. Okay, so the next thing that I used up is a pack of wipes. This is from Yes2. This is the Miracle Oil Argan Oil 2-in-1 cleansing and moisturizing facial wipes. So I use this for a variety of things. I do have a makeup eraser. I'll link it down below, by the way, because my makeup eraser like rocks my socks. I love it. But for a number of other different things, I will also use these facial wipes from Yes2. Yes2 is my go-to brand for facial wipes, and my favorite one are these argan oil ones. I feel like they're just easiest on my skin, especially compared to like their charcoal wipes or whatever. But if you see the Yes2 cucumber wipes, if you're a wipes person, those are pretty good too. So I used to use these every single day for my makeup, but switched to the makeup eraser just to like generally be more sustainable. But like I said, I'll still use these for like other purposes too. So I do keep at least a pack of these in my vanity for just whatever a situation calls for them. So again, in terms of wipes, I would repurchase these. I do have a couple more of these because I kind of bulk bought these back in the fall, and I really do enjoy these. So yeah. Okay, the next thing that I used up is my Clean and Clear Morning Burst Facial Cleanser. Yeah, and this is the hydrating one. This kind of light blue one smells just like cucumber melon, and I do enjoy it. So it's not cruelty-free, but it kind of is what it is with certain things for me, like my toothpaste and face wash, where I like really just need them to be effective. So yeah, Clean and Clear works really well for me. And yeah, I'll continue to repurchase them. So it kind of makes me cringe that they're not cruelty free, but I mean, I need something that's effective for my skin. So I like it. It's pretty gentle. I have pretty normal skin for the most part, but especially with like wearing masks at school, I do get some breakouts now that that's kind of like a thing for me. So this kind of keeps them at bay, and I would repurchase it. Okay, the next thing that I used up is a sugar scrub. This is a Tree Hut sugar scrub in coconut lime. I purchased a number of Tree Hut scrubs, I want to say back in February, just because I had run out of Bath & Body Works scrubs. And I really enjoy Tree Hut scrubs. They're really coarse, very thick, but I actually kind of like that. I like the feeling of like that kind of harsh exfoliation. I don't use Tree Hut scrubs every single day, but I'll use them a couple of times a week. So coconut lime, I enjoyed it. Unfortunately, it was not as, I guess, edible as I wanted the scent to be, but it was still a nice scent and still a nice texture. It was really like a really pretty green color of scrub. But yeah, I like Tree Hut. If I were you, get it on sale at Ulta, because oftentimes you can do like a BOGO, like buy one get one half off, or buy one get one 40% or whatever at Ulta. So if you're interested in Tree Hut, I would wait for that kind of sale, but otherwise they're like $8 a piece. So I will say though that I wouldn't recommend Tree Hut if you don't like a coarse scrub, because they are pretty intense. So if you prefer a light or medium scrub, this is not it. But if you like a coarse scrub, Tree Hut I think is the way to go if you don't have any Bath & Body Works scrubs that you like. Okay, so let's move on to some makeup products. I used up my mascara that I pretty much always use. This is my CoverGirl Clump Crusher. This is in Very Black. I love Clump Crusher. It's such a good mascara. I had just kind of a curved one like this, and Clump Crusher is my go-to. I'm actually not wearing my Clump Crusher today. I'm wearing a CoverGirl Lash Blast mascara in a deep brown. So yeah, not wearing this on my eyes today, but this is my everyday mascara that I really love. So glad that CoverGirl went cruelty-free, because I really do enjoy their products. The next one that I used up is my concealer from Morphe. I get this Morphe concealer in the color C.165. I don't know what that means, but that's like the color that I get, C.165. I really do enjoy the Morphe concealer. Because I'm wearing my mask as of late, I'm actually not wearing much foundation. I'm not even wearing foundation today. I just kind of put some concealer in like certain spots, I guess, and called it a day. So I really like the Morphe concealer because it's only $10, and I feel like it, you know, I get a lot of use out of this for spending $10 on it. So yeah, I really like it because of that price point. But I also like that it's, I don't know if I would call it tacky, but it doesn't really move. It stays well all day, even with a mask and whatever I've got else going on my face. So yeah, I really like this. I will continue to repurchase this. This is always a concealer that I use, so it's so good. Something else I also use from Morphe, especially now that I'm wearing a mask at work every day, is my Morphe setting spray. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I purchased a bunch of these back in the fall and again in the winter, so I'm just still kind of like riding the wave of having a bunch of these. These retail, I think, for $16, but sometimes you can get them on sale. I purchased all mine for $8, and I used a coupon just to kind of like, you know, strike while the iron was hot. So I read an article back in the fall that said you can, even if you're not wearing makeup under your mask, you can always use a setting spray because it provides a barrier in between your skin and the mask itself and all the like moisture that's kind of like in there, I guess. So it does help keep any blemishes or zits or whatever at bay. So even though under normal circumstances, I'm generally not much of a setting mist kind of person, I do use this every single day now that I'm wearing masks at work, and I feel like it does help. So from time to time, I still do have breakouts, but I feel like my skin has definitely benefited from using a setting spray, even if I'm not wearing makeup that day. All right, so I have two more hair products, or two more products that are hair products, and then that'll be it. So I actually wound up using both of my Paul Mitchell shampoos this month, which is really unusual because they take me forever to get through. So the first one is my Paul Mitchell Shampoo 2. This is the half liter. This is a clarifying shampoo and it removes buildup. So I absolutely adore Shampoo 2. It's such a lovely lemon scent and it's so good and I love it for clarifying. I'll clarify my hair maybe like 3 times a month or so, just to get rid of any kind of buildup or whatever that I've got going on, especially around my scalp. So yeah, really love this. I get Paul Mitchell at local salons. Like when I was kind of growing up in Wichita, my salon that was kind of like the one that I always went to was a Paul Mitchell salon. So I kind of grew up with Paul Mitchell. It was kind of like a thing that was always in my house, I guess, when I was younger. So for that reason, I just kind of kept purchasing it as an adult. So yeah, you can find it at local Paul Mitchell salons or local salons that just sell several different salon brands. You can find it at Ulta, you can find it at Walmart. You can also find this at Bed Bath & Beyond. And by the way, you can use those 20% off coupons or whatever you get with Paul Mitchell products. So I actually purchased this, I think, from Bed Bath & Beyond, and then I used a coupon with it. So it came out to a fairly good deal for a Paul Mitchell product. So like I said, I really love it. It's not only good for clarifying my hair and making it feel just really fresh and clean a couple times a month, but also it just smells really good too. So I would repurchase. It'll be a while before I repurchase this because I do have some shampoo that I need to use up, but I will definitely be purchasing this again. The other Paul Mitchell shampoo, which is kind of like my normal shampoo, is this Paul Mitchell Instant Moisture shampoo. So I switched to this Instant Moisture shampoo maybe about a year ago. I was having a situation when I was living in Virginia that my hair was just so frizzy because Virginia, at least in my opinion, is a pretty humid place, especially compared to Denver. So yeah, I just kind of switched to a moisture shampoo to keep that frizz at bay, and that really helped. So I'm a believer in the Instant Moisture line at Paul Mitchell, and I really love it. So this is a whole liter. It took me like 4 or 5 months to use up this. I wash my hair every other day. So yeah, even though it's pricey up front, I think it's worth it just because it lasts so long. So I would repurchase it again. I have a little bit of shampoo that I still need to use up, like from Bath & Body Works. But after that, I'll be going back to this. It is so good. I'm definitely a believer in Paul Mitchell products. So that is it for my beauty empties. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Yellow Brick Repat. I'll put it down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.